Hey everybody, welcome to another Stoneface Reactions. What name do I go by? Data. Practice?
Well,
Data.
you're not Griffin, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I just forget what sometimes Griff calls me. I mean, technically I go by Ractus as well, but... Yeah, so I guess I'm Theta,
Practice Theta
and this
Many
is,
Man
Shy, as you might remember from Summertime Render, or
Love.
Maiden
Oh,
Abyss, or Vinland Saga. So I'm trying to do the Troy McClure, but I don't think I pulled that one out. You might
it's
remember
alright.
me
The
from
uh,
such
the reference
shows.
is lost on me either way.
Oh, never watched The Simpsons?
I never like watch The Simpsons. I've just seen some episodes with my dad when I was little.
Oh, Troy McClure was a play on God, what's the name? The guy from Saturday Night Live that died some time back. He was also on News Radio and other such shows. Anyway, I feel we're going into a tangent where you say I don't
We're
know
about to start a
any of these
tangent there.
things.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. You can see it on my face. It's enough.
yeah. But we're here to watch 2 episodes of Tower of Druaga because I want to bet. Tower of
You won the
Druaga
bet.
is a show that I haven't seen in 15 years now. It's God, I can't remember the name of the studio. Ganon? That's not right.
Let me just see if I
It's
can
one
find
of
that real quick.
it's one of
Studio Gonzo.
Gonzo. I knew it was a G name. It's one of their earlier ones, like within the first 8 years of their development.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually based on a video game.
Oh yeah. Were you telling me? Was it like a mobile game?
No, an early cabinet game from Bondi. That's literally
Gotcha.
the Tower of Druaga. But it's itself, but the Bandai made Pac-Man. And Tower of Druaga, for some reason I keep hearing, is like the Japanese version of Pac-Man. It's not.
I thought Pac-Man was the Japanese Pac-Man.
Um, I don't know. I think Pac-Man was bigger in the United States than it was in Japan. But
Oh, I
then,
thought we were talking origin. All right, got you.
yeah. Well, they make an homage to it in the anime. But
Okay.
technically, they make an homage to the actual video game Tower of Druaga and Pac-Man. But because Tower of Druaga video game is just like 100 floors. Every floor you go pick up a key, get a chest to get a special item that'll make the fighting easier, and then go to a door. And every floor you're fighting enemies along the way. So not specifically sure how it's like Pac-Man. But
Yeah, it sounds very, very different.
and I think the other major thing, because the opening to Tower of Druaga I put in my top 10 anime openings because I love swinging. Wow, I hope that didn't get clipped and taken out of context. Anyway, that swinging is the name of the opening, obviously. But yeah, I think the first thing that I have thrown out there about the show is one, the opening has nothing to do with the show, and
Right, I
two,
remember that.
the first episode almost completely has nothing to do with the show either.
I think the opening having nothing to do with the show, and Death Parade's opening being on mine is kind of how we got to these two shows as the bet results.
Yeah,
Because neither opening has anything to do with the show's vibe.
well, this also might be a case of I'm being hyperbolic when I say nothing to do with the show. Like I was saying, the best way to get this out there is just to watch 2 episodes, and you'll see
Mhm.
what I mean by nothing to do with the show.
Yeah, and that's why we agreed on 2 episodes for the bet as well. Because 2 episodes kind of gives you the scope of, I believe, both shows. Yeah,
Well, I don't
at
know.
least in Gerarga's case, I can vouch for it for Death Parade anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know about Death Parade. I mean, you're not gonna meet most. You're not gonna meet a fair portion of the characters in Tower of Druaga in 2 episodes, but you'll you'll get the feel for what I mean by the first episode in the opening, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
That'll at least explain that bit.
I'm looking forward to giving it very confused looks.
Well, just yesterday after we got done with the other recordings, I realized, oh crap, I forgot one of the characters. on the overlay, and I had to make
did
it.
you?
Yeah, I had to make it all over again.
All over?
Well, not all over again. I went through a real problem having to. So I didn't want to know if I said his name or not. Have reorganizing Neba's party on his side of the screen.
Oh,
Because
got
adding
you.
one extra person kind of changed the dynamics. I really put thought into where people were standing in the overlay. I mean, hell, I even put a specific blurred out character beneath me right here because you might not even see them. I forget where they show up. So
Everyone, please comment on how excellent the overlay is. Give him kudos for his good work. Okay, thank you.
I just love the anime so much. I think it holds up over time. A 2008 anime. It's not like when we watched me and Griff watched Raw Zaphon, the 2003 anime, where I said the art style holds up, and sometimes they do a lot of those pan back shots where they don't have to draw faces.
Classic.
I mean, any questions?
No, honestly, I was gonna ask you for kind of like a brief idea of what I was getting into again, but you beat me to the gun there. Beat me to the punch rather. So
Well,
I'm ready to just dive, I think.
I guess one other thing I want to share, since this isn't a
Sure.
series, these just 2 episodes. Something I was telling Griff about the other day. This is the kind of show where they make an homage to the video game. I told you that before.
Right.
Which is literally they get stuck in a room and they can't leave the room until they beat the actual video game Tower of Druaga. That's the kind of show this is. It's not like
Alright.
it's not like a Bobobo or a JoJo's or anything like that. It's just meta humor.
Okay. Alright, I like meta humor, so I'm probably gonna enjoy this then.
Alright, well then let's just go ahead and get into it.
Sounds good.
Zeya, Nabu, Giru, the mighty flames of judgment.
Oh no.
Of the dead father,
There's no subtitles.
Fatina of Messina.
Now
My
we're
deaf
listening to it
ass.
in English. Oh yeah, no, I just turned my TV up to 50.
No, mine is on 50 now. We're gonna hope that's enough.
They're all dead.
So the rescue party didn't make it in time, huh? Sorry excuse for soldiers.
You sure about that? These guys, they were killed by Kusarak.
That's the
Oh
kid.
my god, this pre-2010 anime hair. The cowlicks.
Well, he's the guy I forgot.
Get ready. We
He's
got
Gray
the
Phoenix Wright.
this way.
Or Apollo Justice, actually.
Let them come.
He's got the same hair.
We need to bring back proof that this caravan was wiped out, so I say we stay here and fight them.
I don't.
It's time for our guardian to show us what he's made of.
I feel like that voice is too deep for how young that face looks.
Well, he's actually the older brother.
Where did you come from?
Showtime.
When you hear his younger brother, you'll understand.
Yo,
This one to me.
I like that guy.
The main character?
The shield one.
That's the main character.
Then yeah. He looks cool.
And here's the opening that's about to make no sense.
Oh my god, is this ska?
I think you said that before. When we did the
This-
openings.
This is when I started watching Rave Master and Real Big Fish did the opening.
Because you remember how we were just in like a fantasy setting, right?
Yeah.
At no point are they ever in the real world.
You know, one thing that I really like in general is when characters from fantasy settings or sci-fi settings or whatever, like Fire Emblem is an example. Seeing those characters drawn in more like modern, like street fashion stuff, I always appreciate that.
Well, I mean,
But
that's
this is cool.
it's basically all the opening is everybody you see in the real world there are characters on the show, but for some reason you keep seeing like flash between real world and who they are in the show.
And that's just cause it's just for the opening.
Yep. I still love it, but
All right. There's a part of me that says, okay, but why?
That guy on the right there who's
Then I
like
just-
golfing with his umbrella. Another one of the main characters. Because I don't know, is it like a meta narrative? Like this is all in their head?
I have no idea.
Are you getting an advertisement right now?
Yes.
Okay. That was not in the original.
All right, bring it on.
So like when this aired originally and you watched it, did they not bother translating any of the Japanese text as well and just it's a straight audio file dub or
That was awesome.
Yeah, basically.
okay. Just wanted to check that.
How dreamy!
Everybody's okay, right?
So while you're watching this episode, I want you
Okay,
to
so I was
guess-
just like, she sounded like Winry, he sounded like Vic Mignogna for a second, and that guy in the back looks like Alphonse Elric. So are we just watching Full Metal 2?
That's me. My name is Jill, and I'm a hero. I'm fighting.
It's
to
not
take down
quite
the
Vic
vicious
Mignogna,
dark
but it
god
sounded like it
Druaga.
for just the briefest
60
moment.
years after it was destroyed by the hero Gilgamesh, the Tower of Druaga stood once again and cast its ominous shadow.
So yeah, by
Squadron
before the
after
end of the
squadron
episode, I
was
want you to make a guess about what's happening right now.
But they
Alright.
couldn't.
Just know something is really wrong, and I want you to try and figure out what it is.
Then, one
You
day,
are expecting a lot of me, but I'll make an
goddess
attempt at least.
Ishtar appeared. She bestowed upon me the fate of a chosen warrior and the hope of the people.
That's, by the way, what the main character of the video game looks like.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's not what he was wearing a second ago.
Gilgamesh himself, His Majesty the King, who was a famous hero, acknowledged my power and gave me his own sword. Here. To victory! To conquering Druaga! 4 companions flocked to my aid, swearing to fight by my side on this mission. But not everything was a bed of roses.
Hold it, Jill. You're not a hero yet, kid. You're just a poser with a hero sword, and I don't bow down before phonies like you.
What?
If you want to be my leader, then you'll have to fight me first.
No way!
Why not?
Because I don't want to fight you. So if you insist on fighting, then you're gonna have to defeat me first.
What?
Make up your mind!
Exactly.
He's already a dumb shonen protagonist.
Every review of the episode always like, everyone's like, what? To this.
I don't want to fight, so if you want to fight, you're gonna have to defeat me first. Do you not know how this works, buddy?
You damn show off! What? No way!
Beetle fight. Wait, where'd the boxing gloves come from?
Man.
See, this is why I didn't want to fight. Also, the whole Sonic Arrow thing, come on, cheesy attack names like that are so overdone.
I give up.
And so I gained the respect of my traveling companions.
I love the show.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before I left, a beautiful princess fell madly in love with me. Our meeting was destiny. After that, we were inseparable. It was a match made in
Say don't get attached to
We
her.
spent countless beautiful hours together in perfect harmony.
That cake was looking good, though.
Why are you crying, princess?
Because you'll be leaving me soon to conquer the evil god, and I fear you'll never come back. If you die, then I simply couldn't go on living.
No, I will come home no matter what. For the people's sake and for the sake of my country. But most of all, princess, I'll come back for you.
Jill, I'm so happy.
I've got a great idea. When I come back, let's get married.
Yes, I'd
Trying to
love
make sure I don't miss the Pac-Man reference. It's entirely possible I already did.
I would have
I didn't notice one at all.
Essentially, you're looking for Mr. and Miss Pac-Man to jump across the screen. It happens in this episode.
Okay.
As we made the long, excruciating journey towards the country of Isis, our very souls were put to the test.
That's right, the country of Isis.
Along our way, a powerful
Aged well.
blocking our path.
Ah, that one's so unfortunate too, because that was one of my favorite Egyptian goddesses.
This also happens to be in the desert.
I'll kill you before you cause Lord Druaga any harm. You and your friends turn around and go home or prepare to die.
What? What did he say?
You couldn't hear me?
No, I heard you.
Good. Now die.
Hey, Jill?
Who is this kid? He's kind of dumb.
What is it?
Sorry.
It's fair.
When this battle is over, I'm going back to my homeland to get married.
Great. Why are you telling me this now?
Come on, let's take this guy out.
Wait! Utu, hold on!
Someone's not coming back home.
Nope. He just walked into the sword. Ran into it, actually.
Well, he just gave the 2 days away from retirement speech, so...
Yeah, he really did.
Utu dies.
Now it's your turn, little man.
You bastard. Utu was going home. To marry his love and be a baker.
Wait, what?
To
Where'd the
love,
baker part come from?
to bake! And you took his life, Dark Knight!
Black Knight, actually.
Take this!
Wait, is he gonna use a cheesy attack name? The monotone.
It's your own fault for just standing there.
Right?
like-
That was a Dragon Ball long wind up, but like everyone was aware of it.
Brilliant work. Now finish me. Finish me. Oh. But why?
I see now there's sadness in your sword, and there's terrible sorrow behind your eye. You know firsthand the
I mean, my first thought was always like, why doesn't anyone attack Sailor Moon when she's transforming?
What?
You know, I'm watching Sailor Moon right now, and I've had the same question. But then again, nobody actually does anything during the fights, so I guess it makes sense.
It was an emotional day to be sure, but we
A lot of nothing and talking and crying happens until someone kicks someone once, and then moon healing.
Beloved princess, they were always with us.
My dear Jill, be safe, my love.
Oh, I think this might be the scene.
And so, 10 years passed like the wind.
Nope. It's a scene that looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is the Ages of Uruk, because there's 2 seasons,
All right, team, let's go.
and the other season has a different name.
Come on, follow me.
Gotcha.
I think it's the second season's like Sword of Uruk.
Fatina!
Fan service
Ah,
time.
yes, of course.
Yep.
Monster's got Fatina. Let's save her.
Wait!
Neva, why are you stopping me?
Just look up there.
Okay, I looked up, but what am I looking for?
Trust me, it's about to get good.
Oh no, we gotta do something right now.
No, not yet. It's fine. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
How about now?
Just wait a little bit longer.
Damn it, how long are you gonna sit there and watch, you freaking pervert?
Okay, you guys can attack now.
Right.
As that's the meta.
That Fatina.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
I appreciate this
What we
already.
didn't know was that an even more menacing enemy was waiting for us.
You fools who dare to disrespect the great Lord Druaga.
Go back where you came from or meet your doom.
Oh, good night.
What a great guardian this guy is.
Just instant death.
You bastard! Run in hell, demon! Damn!
Any clue yet to what's wrong?
Nope.
You haven't gone soft already, have you, Jill the hero?
You're the Dark
What is that
Knight.
voice? I know it. Is that Vegeta?
I'm horrible with voices. There's only like a couple that I've got.
Just listen to it, but picture Vegeta talking.
Jill, there's one more thing I feel compelled to tell you.
What's that?
When this battle is over, I'm going to return to my homeland and get married. Yeah.
No. Wait. If you say that, then-
I don't have time to dilly-dally. Here I come.
Ooh.
Still have no idea what's wrong yet.
I can't remember if they show it at the end of the episode, which is why I'm just trying to ask if you spot anything or can think of something before then.
Gotcha. I love how every battle he just lets one of his friends get murked before he does anything. Like, successfully anyway.
Dark Knight. Your death awakened the
Yeah,
heroic
half
power
down.
hidden deep within my soul.
He needs a character death to get the power up. That's the fucking... Is that a JoJo's reference?
He defeated the
Is that the part
did-
3 send-off?
When did JoJo's come out?
Jill the hero.
The 80s?
Yeah.
Druaga 3 shall annihilate you. The ultramarine rider, Blue Knight. I'm the Silver Rider, Mirror Knight. The elite rider.
Those are all the same voice actor.
And as a bonus, the Scarlet Rider.
Except that one.
They may not
There's
have been
4
on
of them.
account, but those knights were the
I don't know, it
strongest
might be
in the
one of
Tower
them
Druaga,
introducing all
and they
4
were
of them.
determined to bring
I have
us
no
down.
idea.
Oh, maybe.
Not that it mattered.
Nah.
You uncovered
Almost
the
took us
secret
longer to talk
passage.
about that than they were on
Hey,
screen.
we're
Yeah,
almost at the
right?
top floor. Let's go.
Wait,
What's
we've
with
got
her, like,
company.
ruby weapon?
No!
Leave this one to me.
Oh, she launches fireballs and stuff.
Go on ahead.
No, Neva, you can't.
If I don't
Like
stop
imagine
them,
being
they'll
a wizard but with no ability to cast magic.
No.
I think I've written that character before.
I'm sorry, but this is my fight, and I can no longer put you in harm's way. You'll be safer here. Trust me.
How?
Not at
What?
all.
What a douche.
Main character.
Wait. Say, Jill, do you really
She
think we can conquer
he
the
forced
Tower
him to
of
make the
Druaga?
hero sacrifice.
I don't know, but we at least have to try, don't we? I just can't let anyone else die.
It's hopeless. He'll kill us for sure. I don't want to die here.
Fatina?
Let's run! We could run away together, find a quiet little village, somewhere to settle down. Please, Jill. It can't end like this.
It'll be okay. Because I believe in miracles.
Oh, Jill.
And I'll tell you what, Fatina. When all this is over, we'll find that village and get married.
Really? I'm so
What about
happy.
your princess?
At least the show this now an act. At least the show remembers. I did say you'll never see her again, though, didn't I?
You did, but I assumed she'd be killed or something.
Oh, God, Druaga. He looks so mean and ominous.
He's small.
I'm impressed you made it this far, Jill the hero. I'll crush you between my mighty evil hands.
I'd like to see you try. I'm gonna squash you like a little bug, you filthy beast.
Is his name short for Gilgamesh?
Jill, I
No.
am your father.
Gilgamesh is an actual character.
I don't want to call this thing dead.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm joking about it.
Father.
You wouldn't kill your own father, would you, Jill? Your pa, your old man, your own flesh and blood.
Take this guy down, Jill.
And one more thing, when this battle's over, I'm going back to my home village to get remarried. I even bought a ring and everything. See?
I love this gag.
When I'm talking to you.
Are you wussied out already, Jill?
You're the innkeeper.
You remember the innkeeper, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Your feet,
totally.
kid. The only person who's gonna kill you is me. Out of my way!
No, not the innkeeper.
What is happening?
He's dead. Bastard.
Is this Gurren Lagann?
See, I saw this before Gurren Lagann. I guess the benefit of being able to rewatch it with hindsight.
Your time has come. Prepare to die.
They even kind of did a Gynax art style there for a second.
This dad, a gift from my king.
This is a whole reference.
Legendary hammer. Here comes the pain.
It's a gag hammer.
Here it is. Wait. Damn it. They're gonna show up. I'm just waiting for
I believe in you. Druaga beam.
So this is it. I'm done for now. There's no way I'll be able to survive this fall. I'm sorry, my princess. I don't think I'll make it. Call off the wedding.
Don't give up yet. The people need you.
I know that voice. The goddess Ishtar.
Your friends are with you every step of the way. They're by your side till the end, no matter what happens.
My friends.
Thank God the sword and shield don't have any angular momentum.
Callie.
Yeah, right.
And, I forget his name, but anyway, he's one of my friends.
Another guy.
Dark Knight, Innkeeper, Red Knight, Quox, Roper, Slime, the villagers, and His Majesty. Oh, wow. You're all here, and you'll lend me your strength?
Yes, that's right. They're all cheering you on, so whatever you do, don't lose.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be expecting from the next episode.
No matter what happens, as long as I have this light, I will never
It's
lose.
imperative that anybody who watches this watches the next episode, though.
Yes! Every emotion they possess is in this sword! You just try and survive at Druaga, because like it or not, hear it!
This is literally Gurren Lagann. Like, it's even got drills and lots of them.
There they are.
Oh, I saw them.
You said they were green, but you know.
I would have been looking for yellow, honestly.
And so the evil god was finally defeated, and peace came to our world once again, and we lived happily ever after.
What an amazing! I love this episode of Gurren Lagann. It was so good.
By the way, here's your reveal of what was wrong.
You finally awake, newbie?
Wait, where's Druaga? And the three knights, and the beautiful princess?
What are you babbling about? You're lucky we didn't leave you back there since you passed out on us.
Passed out.
What really happened was he got hit once and got knocked out, and the whole episode has been a dream.
What a nerd.
It's a miracle we didn't die. You
And that's not the way this show is at all.
Talk about useless. You're a complete waste of time.
None of these characters.
I'm gonna make up for this one, newbie. I swear I should.
He's the main character of the show. He's not the most important character at all.
How fun. I thought everything was going just a little bit too well, but I assumed it was for comedy.
Well, this sucks.
guys, where are we again?
The tower.
Tower? Wait a sec. What tower?
Are you serious? You really don't know? The Tower of Druaga.
Oh, that looks very different.
Yeah. The small one that you saw in the beginning is the tower that's in the video game. I believe the backstory of this is that tower got defeated by Gilgamesh, which is the main character of the video game, and then this giant, bigger tower grew in the spot that it was at. So yeah, as I suspected, they clear it up at the end of the episode that your main character boy just gets knocked out in the first hit and daydreams the entire episode.
That was a lot of fun. That was a good time.
But that's the whole point of having to see the second episode, is to see how the actual show is.
Totally. That is a very bold move for a first episode of anything.
And it pisses off most people that watch the show, which is why Tower of Druaga doesn't get a fair shake.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Death Parade doesn't mislead you about what it's doing. This is just funny. I'm not even mad.
I think the problem is they did a thing most other shows would do, like halfway through, and they did it in the first episode.
That's what I'm saying. That's a really ballsy move.
Jill
That's
here.
what the video game
So
looks
I got
like.
fired pretty quick. I have no money, no girl.
It looks more like Legend of Zelda than it does Pac-Man.
A real hero. Next time, Mesquite City in the Tower. Oh man, what kind of city is this?
I like the Pixel Sprite character at the end, though. Is Pixel Sprite redundant? I don't know.
Well, I mean, a sprite is made up of pixels, I guess, at the very end. But yeah, that is episode 1, Tower of Druaga.
That was a fun time.
Like I said, I don't get a lot of the references, so to me it's just a lot of fun.
Definitely, I don't really think that I saw too many references, but I was having fun with the voice actors.
When I also saw it and had no problem with the, oh, we got knocked out, okay. I'll just disregard the first episode then.
Yeah, right?
And a lot of people were like, why the fuck did I watch this?
They did stage it, though. They showed us all of that. They just, you know, hey, remember this moment? Yeah, that's where we're actually starting. The rest are just good laughs.
Yeah.
I'm there for that. Okay.
Well, because also by the end of the Daydream, the art style is completely different from the opening. So, So yeah, that was episode 1, Tower of Druaga. I guess we'll make our way into episode 2.
Actually, looking forward to it. That was a lot of fun. And knowing that that's not the show we're getting, it lets me keep an open mind moving forward. I think if I was watching this for the first time without that context, I probably would have been upset too.
Especially if you're watching week to week.
Oh yeah, that would have been awful.
Oh man, I like this. This is like a newer JoJo's or something. Like you sit down and it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, there were so many references too.
So I guess it's funny that I actually like this episode since I hate JoJo's.
Well, there was like a JoJo's reference, and
right, but I just mean, well, I wasn't a big fan of Bo either.
That one's a lot. That one is a lot.
Well, I mean, I would compare this to that more so, I guess, because it's like a new thing every couple seconds.
Yeah, it's kind of like some silly slapstick back-to-back jokes.
I guess the other aspect, which is kind of funny, that was all Jill's daydream, right?
Right.
A lot of that is true, though. There are
a hero's prophetic visions.
Well, yeah, because later on in the series, those 4 night guys do show up. Obviously, there is a Druaga. I don't remember if there's a giant dragon or not. But it's a lot of those things No, obviously, 50% of those things kind of happen.
I'm waiting for the Roper to come back and that scene to play out exactly the same.
The Ropers don't look the same.
The scene I'm expecting to play out exactly the same.
No comment. But yeah, no, I think we're done with episode 1, so let's just go ahead and move on to episode 2.
Right on with that.